Oh, that's beautiful.
All right, and as the time ticks away for the last time tonight, should we put an end to this question, this round, and then ultimately this match?
I think we should.
So who's that Final Fantasy character, Brian?
I'm not even gonna say that out loud. The character Cloud's already in there, so we had to give somebody for him to fight, so we put in Sephiroth.
Oh, I can't wait. That's going to be awesome as hell.
Yes.
And as I said, it did come down to this last question. I took a peek at the leaderboard going into this question, and we had a three-way tie for first going into this question. Now, most teams got this right, so it comes down to who had the higher wager. Who's got this right? So it comes down to who had the higher wager. I am pleased. Who's got this right? So it comes down to who had the higher wager. Who's got this right? So it comes down to who had the higher wager. That is right. So it comes down to who.
right. Greetings and salutations, trivia enthusiasts. It is I, Gentleman Jim, the third best trivia host in North America, coming at you like I do from here in my subterranean trivia lair. If you're watching along on Twitch, you're watching along on Facebook, and you would like to jump in the game, you can do that. What you want to do is take your phone and download the free TrivNow Trivia Night app. That's the way I want to point for it. TrivNow Trivia Night app. And once you get in there, you can look for Gentleman Jim. That's my name. Gentleman Jim on TrivNow. Hit follow, jump in the game, and it will absolutely put you in. Tonight's key. I'm wearing inappropriate stuff. I'm going to stick it over here for the time being. TrivNow game key right now is, there we go. TrivNow game key right now is YV68. YV68 is the what we are looking for. What? Holy smokes, I just got raided. I just took on 19 people from a raid from Liquid Courage. Liquid Courage on Twitch just raided me, and I thank you very much, Liquid Courage. Jason and Brian had a great game of Geek Trivia over there. Be sure to check out Brian Nash's Geek Trivia. Be sure to check out Liquid Courage. That's Courage with a K. Jason Borsum does stuff 5-6 nights a week, 7 nights a week. He does things. Yeah, good people doing good stuff. Tonight, they sent me down a path. They mentioned the legendary Harvey Korman from Carol Burnett Show and Blazing Saddles. And I just want to say, as far as what I am looking for in a trivia audience, I'm going to channel my Hedley Lamar, and I'm going to say, I want rustlers, cutthroats, murderers, bounty hunters, desperados, mugs, pugs, thugs, nitwits, half-wits, dimwits, vipers, snipers, conmen, Indian agents, Mexican bandits, muggers, buggerers, bushwhackers, hornswogglers, horse thieves, train robbers, bank robbers, ass kickers, shit kickers, and Methodists. There. Many of you are going to be too young to understand what the hell that was, but that was Hedley Lamar from Blazing Saddles. In any case, I'm moving that back over and there, sort of spread that, do a little bit of that. You want to jump in the game, you can still do it. I got 5 in the game. I have 5 in the game so far. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I want to do while I am sort of, what am I doing? Sort of treading water here to make sure that people can get in before we start the game. I want to let you know, if you're watching along on Twitch, this is going to be a pretty friendly and quick game. We have multiple choice questions. We have free answer questions. What is it? We are starting with, I think we're starting with a free answer. So yeah, we're going to do a little more than half. What's that? 18. That's 9 and 9. There's 10 free response and 10 free response and 9 multiple choice. For a free response question, you get 6 points for a correct answer. You get 3 points for a multiple choice. You get a minute for a free response. You get 30 seconds on a multiple choice. And yes, there is a speed bonus. If you get in, you get the remainder of your 5 points, whatever fractional amount is left. So if you got 30 seconds and you use 15 of it, you get 2.5 points towards your score. It's not a bad deal. In addition, you get 1 point if you want to be the first one to submit a correct answer. If you're watching along on Facebook, I want to give you a heads up. You are about 20 seconds behind. So that's totally fine with me, but you should know that that's what's going on. I'm going to take this. It's a little chilly here in the subterranean trivia lair tonight. So anyhow, here we go. Let's get started. I think we have, we got 6 in the game. I like those odds. I could deal with that. Let's do round 1, question number 1 for those in the game. And if you're not in the game, it's never too late to join. Never at all. Let's do it. Round 1, question number 1, very friendly. What 1998 film marked a renewed popularity of the cocktail known as the White Russian? What 1998 film marked a renewed popularity of the cocktail known as a White Russian? There you go. Free Ruckus. I do not. Oh, can I? If you're asking, can I repeat that? Hedley Lamar. Absolutely, absolutely. Hedley Lamar. What he's looking for and what I'm looking for. I want rustlers, cutthroats, murderers, bounty hunters, desperados, mugs, pugs, thugs, nitwits, halfwits, dimwits, vipers, snipers, conmen, Indian agents, Mexican bandits, muggers, buggerers, bushwhackers, hornswogglers, horse thieves, train robbers, bank robbers, ass kickers, shit kickers, and Methodists. There you go. So you got that going for you, Free Ruckus. We got 4 seconds left. I got 6 answers in out of 7. Let's see. Do we have someone who's going to throw in a last second answer? Going once, going twice, going 3 times. The answer, folks, you got 6 points if you are one of the people who said the Big Lebowski. The Big Lebowski, the dude abides. The dude drinks a White Russian. Absolutely. I almost changed that question to a Hedley or Hedy Lamar question in honor of Brian at Geek Trivia and at and Liquid Courage. I was changing that, and then I decided against it. Question number two. The category is, what are you wearing under there? It's multiple choice. You got 30 seconds. What women's intimate apparel company was founded in Atlanta, Georgia in the year 2000 by Sarah Blakely and has made her a billionaire? What women's intimate apparel company was founded in Atlanta, Georgia in 2000 by Sarah Blakely and has made her a billionaire? Is it Your Contour? Is it Spanx? Is it Victoria's Secret? Or is it La Perla? I have 6 out of 7 answers in. 6 out of 7 answers are in right now. And yeah, I'm gonna Brian is in, and we are going to end that question. And apparently, everybody here has the same Olympic swimmer's body that I do, and everybody here has their Spanx. I'm wearing 3 of them right now. Question number 3. Question number 3 is a 6-point question. Free response goes all the way back to March. Remember March? Remember March? Remember Tiger King? What is the name of the Oklahoma City where Joe Exotic's GW Zoo was located for most of Netflix Tiger King series? Yes, I know, later on in the series, spoiler alert, it was moved. But for most of the series, it took place in a particular Oklahoma City. I want to say population somewhere in the 40, 50, well, I'm not going to say that. I'm going to take a look here. I got 4 out of 7 answers in. 4 out of 7 answers in, and it's been a long year. It's been a really long year. 5 out of 7 answers in. Remember Tiger King? Remember when that was the craziest thing we had going on? Tiger King, 6 seconds left. 3 seconds left. And closing it out. What do we got? Gonna end that question. And sure, everyone knows their Spanx, but nobody remembered their Tiger King. The answer is Wynniewood. Wynniewood. It was right up there on the water tower at the beginning of the episodes. Wynniewood. That's where Joe Exotic's zoo, GW Zoo. I believe it might have stood for Greater Wynniewood, actually. Question number 4. Question number 4 is a question about sports. It's a question about books. It's a question about movies. It's not a particularly tough question. This is a speed question. Here we go. What Major League Baseball team was the subject of the book and film Moneyball? Was it the New York Yankees? Was it the San Diego Padres? Was it the Oakland A's, or was it the Cincinnati Reds? I got 6 out of 7 answers in with 17 points left. Who is not? Oh, there we go. I got 7 out of 7 answers in. I got 6 out of 7 answers correct. And yeah, I can live with that. I got everyone, I got a full 7 out of 7, then a 0 out of 7. Now I got a 6 out of 7. I'll take that. Folks, Moneyball. With that there, Jonah Hill. That was about the Oakland Athletics. The Oakland Athletics. Question number 5. Question number 5 is about the category is Paris in the spring. The French fleur de lis is a stylized representation of what flower? The French fleur de lis is a stylized representation of what flower? I got 3 out of 7 answers in already. I like this. People are jumping on it. Here we go. The fleur de lis from France. It's from France, just like the Coneheads. Beldar, Primax. I got 6 out of 7 answers in. 24 seconds to go. The French fleur de lis is a stylized representation of what flower? I have 7 out of 7 answers in, so I'm going to stop this one a little early. Save the 10 seconds. Save whales, then save the 10 seconds. The fleur de lis, that a lis is lily. Absolutely. Lily. And I think I had 4 or 5 correct on that. 4 out of 7 correct. I like that one even better. Question number 6 is a multiple choice question. It's a fast one. 3 points, 30 seconds. It's about we want to find out who stayed awake in high school English class. That's what I want to find out. Question number 6. Queequeg is a character in what 1851 novel? Wow. These people never went to sleep. I got 6 out of 7 in here. Queequeg is a character in what 1851 novel? Is it Moby Dick? Is it Great Expectations? Is it Last of the Mohicans? Or is it Little Women? Queequeg is a character from what 1851 novel? 6 out of 7 answers in. There we go. I got 7 out of 7 answers in. I got 6 out of 7 answers correct. You guys all know it because you listen to the Led Zeppelin and you know it's Moby Dick. Moby Dick. Question number 7. Question number 7 may appeal to video gamers of a certain age. I don't want to mention any names, Brian. Let's just say people who've been around a while. People who may have an appreciation for an Atari 7800 or a ColecoVision. Yeah, I've been listening. I know what you're up to. Yes. Question number 7. It's about beverages. What 1990s soft drink, considered Coca-Cola's answer to Mountain Dew, was brought back by popular demand in 2014? I'm not sure if it's still around. If it is, it might be in certain markets. What 1990s soft drink, considered Coca-Cola's answer to Mountain Dew, was brought back by popular demand in 2014? When you're going to stay up all night and play Metroid. We got, who do we got? We got 24 seconds left with 5 out of 7 answers in. 1 out of 7 correct, 1 out of 5 correct so far. I'm looking for the Coca-Cola's answer to Mountain Dew from the 1990s. It was brought back in 2014. I'm watching it click away there, tick away there. What do we got? 1, 0. I got 6 out of 7 answers in. I got some answers, and I got editorial content on a few of them. First of all, someone says Mellow Yellow. Mellow Yellow is from the 1970s. You probably wouldn't know that, but I would because I was around in the 1970s. Jolt Cola I get it, but flavor-wise, not a whole lot of relationship to Mountain Dew, other than they both sort of have a gasoline and battery acid sort of back-of-the-mouth thing going for them. Squirt, the grapefruit soda produced by Canada Dry. No, it's not Squirt. And Sierra Mist is actually made by Pepsi, the same company that made Mountain Dew, but Surge. Surge. That was Coca-Cola's answer to Mountain Dew. It was big for 24 minutes in the 1990s. Yeah, just like me. I was big for 24 minutes. Question number 8 is a sports question, and I'm just looking for a numeral. It's a multiple choice question, but you got to kind of stop and think about this one. So here you go. Question number 8. How many NFL teams are named for cats? Are there 7? Are there 3? Are there 6? Or are there 4? How many NFL teams are named for cats? So you got to stop and you got to think about it. You got to count them up. You might need to use fingers or toes. 7? Is it 3? Is it 6? Is it 4? How many? I'm going to tell you right now. I checked. I looked on Wikipedia, so I'm pretty confident about the answer that I have. 4 out of 7 answers in, 5 out of 7 answers in, 3 out of 5 correct so far. How many NFL teams are named for cats? I got 6 out of 7 answers in, and we are out of time. 7 out of 7 answers in, 5 out of 7 correct. I like those kind of numbers. When you're talking about the NFL and cats, you're talking about your Lions, you're talking about your Jaguars, you're talking about your Panthers, and you're talking about your Bengals. You're talking about 4, my friend. You're talking about the Lions, the Bengals, the Panthers, and the Jaguars. Question number 9. Question number 9. Here we go. What mineral is commonly known as fool's gold? What mineral is commonly known as fool's gold? There you go. You don't talk trash on my magic beans. You can make fun of my my fool's gold, but don't talk trash on my magic beans. That ain't right. 35 seconds left. I got 6 out of 7 answers in, 5 out of 6 answers correct. Let's see, 29 seconds left. 6 out of 7 answers in, 5 out of 6 correct, and waiting on one more. Super fast. And there we go. We got 7 out of 7 answers in. I'll save the 5 seconds there. And I'm going to tell you, I will accept 2 answers. I will accept pyrite. I will also accept iron pyrite. Both of those are acceptable answers. Pyrite or iron pyrite. Question number 10. Question number 10 is about candy. Question number 10. Candy. Both the Heath Bar and the Score Bar, which are milk chocolate covered toffee candy bars, are manufactured by what same candy company? The Heath Bar, the Score Bar, they compete for shelf space. They're very similar, but they are not the same thing. I've definitely looked. I have bought them both. Is it Nestle? Is it Ferrero Rocher? Is it Hershey or is it Cadbury? What company makes both the Heath Bar and the Score Bar? Is it Nestle? Is it Ferrero Rocher? Is it Hershey or is it Cadbury? And I assure you, I have done the investigative work. 6 out of 7 answers in. I'm gonna go with gonna be a little quicker. Okay, there we go. We got 7 out of 7 answers in. 3 out of 7 answers correct. I do like that. And we're gonna end that. And both the Score Bar and the Heath Bar are both manufactured by Hershey. And if you buy them and you take a look at them, they're different. They just are. The chocolate is different. The toffee is different. They're similar construction to them. But yeah, there you go. Here we go. Oh, you know what I want to do? Just if you're new here, this is the way that you kick in. I really don't deal a whole lot in terms of the Twitch stuff with bits and subscribe, etc. But if you would like to kick in a couple of bucks, that's how you can do it. You do it on Venmo, Trivia Hubbub. You do it on PayPal, Trivia Hubbub. But what I really want to talk to you about is my email address, triviajim@gmail.com, because, folks, I would love to host a private trivia game for you. It's not quite as fast-paced as this, and I bring people into a Zoom room, and we do like breakout rooms, and it's fun. I just did one today for a large snack company, the administrative staff of a large healthy snack company. I did one last week for a large online retailer owned by the richest man in the world. I did another one like a week ago for a large university in the Bay Area that's produced a bunch of Nobel laureates. And yeah, I'd like to do one for you, for your family. For your family, if you can't get together, triviajim@gmail.com. Hit me up. I'd love to do something. All right, question number 11. Question number 11. We got some music here. Music question. Here we go. What? Here we go. In 1995, Nirvana had a hit with a cover of the song "The Man Who Sold the World." What is the full name of the artist who wrote that song in 1970? The Man Who Sold the World, a Nirvana song, was originally written and performed. I just couldn't get those letters in there. Written and performed by what artist in 1970? 6 out of... Oh, we got an eighth. We got an eighth in here. I like this. 1970. I'm going to say Geek Trivia. Geek Trivia. Ask My Balls is here. Ask My Balls. Good to see you. Geek Trivia. Very surprised. Men of a certain age, kind of think that they just issue us this, making all these old jokes. I'm a year or two older than you. I've listened to you on podcasts. I heard you on Quadrivia, and was listening to you catching grief for being old. I'm a year or two older than you are. All right, going to end that question. The Man Who Sold the World was a very faithful cover that Nirvana did in their Unplugged session, but originally it was released on the album The Man Who Sold the World by David Bowie. David Bowie, that's your answer. Let's see, question number 12. 12 out of 19. Blowing through. Pretty friendly game. You know what I want to do? I want to throw the leaderboard up. I haven't done that. I meant to do that. Here we go. Here's our leaderboard. We got eight teams in tonight. Number 1, no better social distancing than Atlantic Ocean. In first place, they're playing the speed. The speed is helping them. Henry in second place with 60 points. Chris C in third place with 52. What do we got? Red Rum Hornets. I get that. Red Rum Hornets. Yeah, I see what you're doing there. Geek Trivia in fifth place with 42. Ginny Pond with 28. Rusty with 25. And Ask My Balls, just new in the game, all fresh. I'm picturing Ask My Balls just having come out of the shower or something like that. Some freshly showered balls. Anyway, I don't think that came out how I intended. Let's get back to the set list, and we're going to go back to the questions here. Yes, question number 12 is a sports question, multiple choice question. It has to do with history of sports in America, the United States specifically. I think North America. Let's say North America. Want to be. Here we go. Which of the major professional sports boasts the oldest professional sports trophy in North America? That's where we are. Is it American football, for our friends who refer to another game as football? I don't want to insult anyone. American football, gridiron football. Is it baseball? Is it hockey? Or is it basketball? Which has the oldest trophy? I got 8 out of 8 answers in. What do I got? I got 5 out of 8 answers correct. I like that. That's good math. That is good trivia math when you have people playing alone for the most part. By the way, you don't have to play alone on Triv Now. You can put a team together, just so you know. Here we go. That is hockey, my friends. Hockey is the Lord Stanley Cup is the oldest professional sports trophy in North America. Question number 13 is about people who like to walk up things. In what country is the ancient citadel known as Machu Picchu located? Oh my goodness. I only made this a 30 second. I mean, it's a pretty friendly you know it or you don't. But, oh, I goofed this all up. Oh my goodness. I goofed up the scores on this one. No two ways about it. We're gonna have to go in and gonna start at the bottom. I'm gonna give 6 points, and I'm gonna go up 7 points, and I'm gonna go to 8 points. I really goofed that. Whoop, that's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I'm gonna have to just do this manually, like what's his name? George, what's his name in those airport movies in the 70s? Right, 9, 10, and Ask My Balls getting 11 points on that one. That's what we're going to have to do. There you go. I apologize for that. That was a host error. In what country is the ancient citadel known as Machu Picchu located? That is Peru. Peru, my friends. Let me make sure. Yes, I just goofed that one. I am back on track. Question number 14. Question number 14 is a film question. In the 1980 film The Shining, what room does Wendy have Jack investigate, saying there's a crazy woman in there? Is it room 6F? Is it room 414? Is it Penthouse North? Or is it 237? In the 1980 film The Shining, one of the only films that really scared the hell out of me as a kid, what room does Wendy have Jack investigate, saying there's a crazy woman in there? Is it 6F? Is it 414? Is it Penthouse North? Or is it room 237? I got 7 out of 8 answers in. I'm going to say 4. 3. There we go. There we go. I got 8 out of 8 answers in. 3 out of 8 answers correct. Legendary. That, folks, is room 237. Room 237. It's also the name of a documentary about the making of the film. Definitely worth checking out. Question number 15. We are going back to streaming services, television, things that you may have seen, may have watched a year or so ago, maybe around the, maybe you caught up during the pandemic. Question number 15 for our friends north of the border. How many people live in the fictional town of Letterkenny, Ontario? Pitter patter. Let's get at her. How many people live in the fictional town of Letterkenny, Ontario? It's in the opening scene of the series Letterkenny, originally, I believe, produced by, I'm just going to say some Canadian company. But it goes across Hulu, if I'm not mistaken. How many people live in the fictional town of Letterkenny, Ontario? And I'm 0 for 7 on this one. It's you guys. By the way, Geek Trivia Brian tonight asked the question of the name of the Mandalorian's ship, which I believe is Razor Crest, right? Yes, Razor Crest. I asked that like 3 days ago, and I know I'm not saying that he saw it here. It's a valid trivia question, but I went 0 for 6 on it or something, and left me flat-footed. So sometimes you ask a question, and it really just matters who you're asking. So I apologize. How many people live in the fictional town of Letterkenny, Ohio? Hard no, says this panel. 8 out of 8 people say no. It is 5,000. 5,000 people in Letterkenny, Ontario. Question number 16 is a multiple choice question. The answer is one of the 4. So I'm really hoping I don't go 0 for 8 on this. Here we go. Has to do with royalty, international royalty, like me. What modern country boasts the oldest continuous monarchy? Is it Lesotho? Is it Liechtenstein? Is it Japan, or is it Thailand? What modern country boasts the oldest continuous monarchy? Is it Lesotho, a small landlocked country surrounded by South Africa? Is it Liechtenstein, one of the world's only, one of 2 double enclaves in the world? Is it Japan, which we know as Japan, or is it Thailand? The oldest continuous monarchy in the world. That, my friends, 3 out of 8 of you know. And I had a pretty good... Nobody said Lesotho. Nobody said Lesotho. Okay, fair enough. I got a funny story. How many people you know who have a funny Lesotho story? Japan. Japan on the chrysanthemum throne. That is the oldest continuous monarchy in the world. Question number 17. My Lesotho story is that I was working with a guy whose father was the ambassador to Lesotho in the second Reagan administration, and we thought it would be funny to walk into a flag store at the Mall of America in Minneapolis and ask them if they had a flag of Lesotho and make them run around, and we figured that they wouldn't have it, and we went in there and we were broke rock band on tour. And we said, hi, we really need a flag of Lesotho. And they went back and they came back. And they said, what country? Lesotho. And we spelled it out. And we were acting like it was a big deal that we really needed it. And then they came back and they said, well, we have this little one that's $14. Or we have this giant one that's $180. And so we said, the $14 one is fine. And that really happened in 1992. Question number 17. What is Dora the Explorer's monkey friend's name? Dora the Explorer has a friend who's a monkey. What is that monkey friend's name? 3 out of 8 in, 3 out of 8 correct. Four out of 8 in. 5 out of 8 in, 4 out of 8, 4 out of 5 correct. Just like these must be the dentists who recommend sugarless gum to their patients who chew gum. Okay, do I have 7? Yes, I have. 20 seconds left still, because there was a front-loaded response. 7 out of 8 answers in. Waiting on Red Rum Hornets knows who it's not. Red Rum Hornets knows who it's not, and that's got to be worth something, right? Right? You know what, Red Rum Hornets? I'm going to give you 0.5. It's like that. Boy, I really hope you don't beat somebody out by 0.5 points. But I just gave you a 0.5 for that because I like your style. 7 out of 8 answers in. I'm going to have to bring this down in 3, 2, 1. The answer, folks, it is not Swiper or Diego. It is Boots. Boots the monkey. Question number 18. Where's Dora going? Sometimes she goes to her abuela's. Not always, though. I kind of wish it was always, because I'd rather ask that question. Where's Dora going? To her abuela's. But she doesn't. She goes to different places. Good for her. Good for her. Stretch her wings, you know? Question number 18, multiple choice question. Has to do with the funny hats and the people who wear them. Speaking of Jason from Liquid Courage, funny hats and the people who wear them. French chefs have 100 pleats in their hat. What is the symbolic meaning of this tradition? Is it 100 three-course dinners served? Is it 100 bushels of potatoes peeled? Is it 100 pots scrubbed for the head chef? Or is it 100 ways to cook an egg? I got 7 out of 8 answers in on this one. Is 5, 4, 3, is it 100 three-course dinners served? Is it 100 bushels of potatoes peeled? Is it 100 pots scrubbed for the head chef? Or 100 ways to cook an egg? What gets you the tall hat with the 100 pleats? I'm going to have to shut this one down with 7 out of 8 answers in, but 6 out of 7 answers correct. Here we go. We're going to shut that one down. Going to release the scores. It is, got to move my big dumb head, it is 100 ways to cook an egg. 100 ways to cook an egg. That gets you your hat with 100 pleats. There you go. And finally, question number 19, because we do a 19-question game here. I decided on a 19-question game after doing a 20-question game for a while and just being late. So now it's a 19-question game. Who else does a 19-question game? I ask you. Nobody. 19 questions. 5% off for you. For you, 5% off. Here we go. I got to go over here and I got to change a thing. There we go. That's going to take that answer away, which is why I don't do a whole lot of pictures. In the app, you're still going to see the answer, but on screen, you will not. All right. You're going to have a minute for this one. And I hope I haven't made this too easy. I love this one, and I used it during a test, and I kind of feel like I might have wasted it. But here we go. I'm bringing it back. Question number 19, the final question of the game. What mall retailer and international private label brand's logo is this? You got 53 seconds. What mall retailer and international private label brand's logo is this? No better social distancing than the Atlantic Ocean. What do I got? I got 4 out of 8 answers in. I have somebody just watching me. I like that. I like that. I haven't looked on. There we go. Five out of answers in. Ask my balls, stretching, spreading their wings there, as it were. Wings. Yes, I will work, Blue. 7 out of 8 answers in. With, I'm going to call it 5. I'm going to call 4. I'm going to call 3. I think I might have lost somebody. I think someone might have dropped out of the game. I'm going to call 2. Going to call 1. I got 7 out of 8 answers in. I got 1 out of 7 answers correct. And let's find out if that was enough to kick them over the top, because that, folks, that is the logo for Sephora. Sephora, the skincare, makeup, beauty product company. I'm about to show the scores one last time. Before I do, again, if you enjoyed this, you want to kick in a couple of bucks, that's where you can find me on Venmo, Trivia Hubbub. If you like, we do a different style game that's more head-to-head. It is called Trivia Hubbub. If you want to check me out on, go ahead, check me out on Instagram. Follow me on Twitch. Follow me. Don't bother following me on Twitter. Twitter is a waste of time for me. Twitch, Instagram, Facebook for Trivia Hubbub. It is a head-to-head game that we play that's a lot of fun. But yeah, you can absolutely check it out. And I'm going to bring this one up one more time, and I'm really going to lean into this email thing. And I'm going to say, hey, I would love to host a game, a private game for you and your friends. That email address right there, triviajim@gmail.com, or send me a message on any of the social medias, and you'll get me. So here you go. Tonight, here are your scores. In first place, 106 points. 106 points. No better social distancing than the Atlantic Ocean. and I would like to know more about that team. Are you actually a transatlantic team? I think that's neato. Question number 2, or in second place, just under 100 points, staying under the cap. It is Henry H. Red Rum Hornets with that extra half a point, getting them up to 84.76. Geek Trivia, Brian, Geek Trivia, 66 points. Ginny Pond, 56 points. Rusty with 25 points. Ask My Balls with 17. And I guess it was our friend Chris C. who bailed on us. Chris C. Just took a hike. Anyway, gonna have a talk with that guy. Anyway, folks, thank you all very much. I am Gentleman Jim, third best trivia host in North America. Please, if you're playing along, if you are one of the teams that are still on, please follow Gentleman Jim on Triv Now so you know when I'm coming on. I will be back tomorrow. Today's Tuesday. Yes, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. Following Jason from Liquid Courage. So hope to see you then. Thank you all very much. Tell your friends. Tell your family. Just don't tell my family. Thank you and have a good night.